You understand that any answer I'll give you will be very conceptual. I will, but just understand that it's fully assumption and fully conceptual. As I said before, always since humanity started, we had core of people that carry the wisdom of what existence is all about, unlike the masses that experiences life as on the evolutionary level. Okay? So most of the people, they get born and they get programmed right away. It's in our DNA. Find a mate, have a baby, find a shelter, find food, train the babies so they're ready to do what you did, and the race will continue. But since the first Big Bang, in terms of consciousness, the wisdom of what is all about beyond evolution was in existence. In the stars and everywhere. We are made of the stardust. But to hold this wisdom, that it's beyond mind, you need a huge capacity. Not everybody has this capacity. No one can say who can get into this wisdom and who's not. You understand? There are no rules. The rules is only in the mind level. Somebody can be a killer and kill endless people and realize. And you will say, how can it be? He's a horrible man. Because we think mind, and beyond the mind, there are no rules. There is just a flow. And the other person can be really spiritual and yogi and say 10,000 times Om and all the mantras, and nothing. Okay? So, first of all, that's the essence of spirituality. This is why the people that carry this wisdom, it wasn't up to them if to transfer this to others or not. When you meet true spiritual people, you will see they will share with you. That wasn't a choice. They didn't get up in one morning and say, I'm going to be a spiritual teacher. It possessed them. Often they don't even want to do it. Often they just want to have good life, go to the bar, and they try. They try to just have fun. Who needs this nonsense? And it's not their choice. They're carrying it, and it's by the flow. It's like the seeds of the flower. The seed needs to fly and planted. Now, only people with capacity will be able to catch on it. If you are cluttered with mind, and you're cluttered with programming of evolution, no space in you to carry it. People has different capacities. Not everybody can take the whole package. But they sense, so they can take some. So they can start maybe to manifest on the level of, it's not what it seems like, so I'm not going to take it so seriously. Or, I'm not going to serve evolution because my hormones pushing me to do it. And that's the level they go. They find inner peace, they move with more light in life. If others has much more capacity, they will realize, they will get to a place that they are constantly in this state of consciousness. Now, the system that some of us know, like yoga and Tai Chi and black magic and Egyptian and Kabbalah, it's not only yoga. We're actually system to help the one that has this capacity to open it to maximum capacity. Because maybe you have capacity, but it's not in its full capacity. So you do all these practices, you empty the cluttering, and you start to bring the awareness. Because you see, the wisdom was in codes. If it wouldn't be in code and it would be so visible, it would make people crazy. It will make the masses crazy. It could never be. It's too big. It's too beyond us. So it never was so easy for people just to born and said, oh, I know what it's all about. You need to be very powerful to be able to decipher these codes. This is why they never actually been exposed easily. And often if people that they weren't ready for this capacity managed to decipher it, they would be burned by that. Or lose their mind, whatever. So the core that knew it always left the signs, but never too easy to take it. But it's there. It's ready. you need to put the effort. Your effort to get into this is your power. Because otherwise, any teenager at 16 and 17 questioning life, any teenager, but 90% of them give up on it. They get up one day and said, what's going on? Is this his life? Like mom and dad going to work, having kids, getting married? I don't think so. So they rebellion for a year or two years, you know. Usually they will be consumed by the metrics very quickly after. Because it's not easy. It's not on the plate that you can just come and digest it. It was always hidden. Because it's dangerous for low consciousness. Low consciousness, all it means, small capacity of taking the picture as it is. So, some of us, like you can say, I born ignorance. I don't think I had any capacity. I don't think I had the capacity to say my name when I was born. When I look back, I don't even know what I'm doing on this path. I didn't have background. I didn't have family that supported me. I didn't come from the country of yoga. I knew nothing. All I knew is I need to find a husband as soon as possible. That's all I knew. That's the only information I had inside out. I have no idea how it happens. You see, I don't question it anymore. For a while, I was like, when? How? Who told me about this? Who told me there is something beyond what my family programmed me or my tribe? I have no clue. And it bothered me for many, many years. Today, not anymore, because this is a reasoning of that the mind needs to understand. But my mind doesn't impress me anymore. I use my mind when I need, but besides this, my mind blurbs so much, so I'm trying not to give so much power into it. But definitely I can tell you, with the time, with events, with practice or no practice, some people even will enlarge their capacity with no any practice. There are no rules. People want to believe that there are rules. They want this like religious. Do wash your nose with sea salt and water. Follow the 8 limbs, the Ashtanga, 8 limbs of Patanjali. You will realize. Fairy tales. You may. But you may just walk on the street, sleep on a banana peel, boom, you got it. No rules. We want rules because we want realization to be in our capacity of understanding. Forget about this. That's the beauty of it. So nobody can say, she won't realize, she probably will realize. You don't understand, it's beyond it. What you can do for yourself, if it's there, because if you are aware of this of its possibility even, it means you have a kind of capacity. If you will have the power that you really want to get to this state, you understand what is to aim to a state that you're not familiar with? It's paradox. We have no clue what is this state for a long time, and we're longing to be there. How come? What drives you? Are you really seeking out? Or it's seeking out of you? This question that almost drove me crazy, stop bothering me. I don't care anymore what comes first, the chicken or the egg. As long as I have sunny side up, why do I care? You understand? This is why you do need to depart sometimes from the question, because they can drive you nuts. But if the mind that it's limited to see reality as it is, the one that produced the questions, the answers will be limited as well. This is why we don't give so much importance to these questions. We can ask only from what we know. Like imagine this. Let's say all our life we were in this room. We have no idea what's outside. There are no windows. We're just living here. We have no clue what's going outside. All we know there is outside because there are walls. Now, what questions? First of all, we're curious, of course. What's there? No walls, no doors, nothing. What questions do you think we will ask about the outside? We will ask questions that coming from our experience here. We will ask, are there walls outside? Because there are walls here. Is it big like here? We talk space because we have space here. How wide it is? Is there oxygen outside? Because there's oxygen here. You can ask only from your experiences. Now, maybe the outside is in a different dimension. Nothing that we know. You understand that as long as we ask the question from what we know in this room, we are not even getting close to understand what the outside is. So if we keep asking questions from how we're experiencing reality through our mind, we are far from understanding what realization is.